everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name's Rhiannon and today I have a Disney gift guide for you. So if you have a Disney lover in your life and you're not quite sure what to gift them, or maybe you're a Disney lover yourself and want some inspiration of things to buy as a Christmas treat to you, then I should have you covered. I will just say though, this is probably going to be quite a long video, so make sure to grab yourself a cup of tea before settling down to watch, because I feel like we might be here for a while. I do just want to ask one last thing of you guys before we dive into the video, and that is to please make sure to check that you are subscribed to my channel. I am creating a lot of content in the run up to Christmas, and the best way to make sure that you don't miss any of my uploads is to click the subscribe button and the little bell icon as well. You honestly have no idea how much it means to me to have you join my little corner of the internet, and I just cannot wait for you guys to see all the festive videos that I have planned. So the first category that I'm going to talk about today is jewellery. Now there is a lot of Disney jewellery out there and it can get quite overwhelming. I've personally been through that myself. I've had a look on different websites online, on different Etsy stores for Disney jewellery, and I do find it to be quite a time-consuming process. Because of that, I am just going to let you guys know some of the places that I buy my Disney jewellery from, and hopefully that will help narrow everything down for you. The first thing I'm going to talk about is something that I'm actually wearing now, and that is this watch. So hopefully you can see that properly, but this is just a gold watch, and on the inside we have Minnie Mouse, and what is actually extremely cool about this watch is that these gems are actual real-life diamonds. Yep, you heard that right, you guys. They are real diamonds. I have the certificates to prove it, and I just think that that touch makes it an even more special gift. I actually received this as a Christmas present 2 years ago now, I want to say. It was such a lovely, thoughtful gift from my mum and my stepdad, and I have worn it ever since. You probably have seen it in some of my videos. It looks nice, it's trendy, and it's a nod to one of my favourite things as well, which is of course Disney. Because it was a gift, I'm not quite sure how much it cost. If I can find these items that I'm going to talk about today, I will have them listed down below, so please do make sure to check the description box. But this is definitely a higher end piece of jewellery. It is from H. Samuel. They are exclusive to H. Samuel as well from what I can remember, and it's really good actually, because if you buy this watch for someone and say it's too big or too small, you just pop into store and they can sort it out for you. This was too big for me, so I did pop into store to get it shortened, and it was completely fine, no hassle. They did it then and there. They do ask for proof that that is where you bought it from, but because this is exclusive to H. Samuel, you can't get it anywhere else, so no problem at all for me to change that. And I just love this so much. I think it's such a beautiful gift, and every time I look at it, it just reminds me of my mum and of Christmas time, which what more could I want? Next up is another piece of jewellery that I'm also wearing, or two pieces actually, which are these rings right here. So the bottom one isn't Disney, it's just a little heart one from Pandora, but these are actually two rings stacked on top of each other, so I don't know how well you can see, but we have the top one that has the Minnie ears and the bow, and then the bottom one is just a plain Mickey one, so I will just show you that quickly. So this is what it looks like, and actually these two do come apart, so they are two separate rings. The first one is just a plain Mickey, and then the second one is just a silhouette of Minnie. As you've seen, I stuck mine together. I just think it looks so nice, and then I pop them on. These are pieces of jewellery that hold such a special place in my heart, because I did get the Mickey one from Tom and then the Minnie one from Tom's mum and dad, so just a really thoughtful gift, and one that I really wasn't expecting. They did such a good job. I love them so much. Again, you see me wearing them in all my videos. These are my staple rings. They're the only rings that I have, but I love them, and these in particular just mean so much to me. I do just want to say actually, whilst we're on that topic, I think jewellery is such an amazing gift because it's so sentimental. I can connect each of my pieces of jewellery to someone in particular. So my necklace is from Tom, my rings are from Tom and Tom's mum and dad, this ring is from my mum, and this watch is from my mum and my stepdad. I remember what occasions they're for, so for example, my 18th birthday, Christmas 2 years ago, when Tom and I first got together, we have Christmas 3 years ago, and then this one was for my 20th birthday. So I can connect every single piece of jewellery to someone or some specific date. They all mean so much to me, as I've said, and I just think it's such a lovely and special gift that means a lot to the person that is receiving them. And then the last thing I have to show you for jewellery is just the cutest thing, and I don't know how well you can see that. I'm hoping it's okay, but it is the letter B with a little Mickey on there. So my niece is 4 years old and she is Disney obsessed. And one day, I think I was just scrolling through the Shop Disney website, which if you don't know is the main Disney website in the UK, and I stumbled upon this amazing piece of jewellery. This was in the sale. I think it was only £2.50, so I'm not sure if this specific one is still available, but I wanted to show it to you guys so that you can check out Shop Disney for yourself. There is definitely a few more bits on there, but this was just perfect for me. I wish there was one with an M on it because my nieces are called Betsan and Maggie, but unfortunately there wasn't, so Betsan is the lucky one who gets this lovely little jewellery piece, and I just love it so much. If there was one with an R, you bet I would have bought it because I would be wearing it 24/7. And it just says here that this is silver plated, it has crystals from Swarovski, and the original price of this was $14.95, so definitely a more affordable piece of jewellery, but again, one that still has that sentimental value and that the recipient is also sure to love. Next up, I'm going to talk about mugs. Getting a Disney mug is just the best thing ever. I have such a big mug collection that I definitely shouldn't be buying anymore, but I love buying mugs for myself, I love gifting them to other people, and I just think that again they make a really amazing present. I do have a couple here to show you guys. I believe that 3 of them were from Shop Disney itself, and then the other one is just a kind of random mug, but it is Disney related. So first off, we have one that I've just brought from Shop Disney, and that is this Peter Pan one, which if you don't know, Peter Pan is one of my favourite films ever, so I just had to pick up this mug when I saw it. It has a green handle and it has this stunning print of them flying off to Neverland, and on the back it just has this quote that says "second star to the right and straight on till morning," which I just love. Like I said, one of my favourite films. Love this mug, love the quotes, love everything about it essentially, and again couldn't leave it when I saw it on the website. I just knew I had to have it, and you can tell I haven't used it yet because the label is still inside. This is another one where I still haven't taken out the label, but this is a beautiful tangled mug. Look at the detail, you guys. It has the tower, it has the symbol from the film as well. It does also say Rapunzel on there, which I've never noticed before, but really do appreciate. And then the back is just exactly the same design, everything on there. But look how cute. It does just say inside it, "reach for the stars," which is such a positive little thing. I would love to have my morning cup of tea in this and just see that message. Such an inspirational, motivational quote, and all in all, I just think this is another beautiful mug that I'm so happy to have. This is actually one that I got from my mum for Christmas, so as you can tell, my family do have a bit of a theme when it comes to me and receiving gifts. I just love everything Disney. I feel like how can you not love these types of things? They are just beautiful. And I don't actually have the price on here, but I believe that this was around £14–15. Next up is the one that's not from Shop Disney, but it is this amazing Marvel mug. And I didn't realise, but we have Thanos there as well, which is really cool. And it has the same design going round. I believe that this was just from Primark or somewhere like that. It doesn't actually say. It is a licensed product, but it's probably just one that you can get a lot cheaper elsewhere. The amazing thing about buying Disney gifts for someone now is that it doesn't necessarily have to be the Disney films and princesses that we're all familiar with. Disney is just a massive empire now. It owns Star Wars, Marvel, all that sort of thing. So if you do have any fans of those franchises in your house or in your family, anything like that, then those are also good places to gravitate towards. And then lastly, we have an item that I'm just gobsmacked that I didn't own this sooner, but I did receive this as a lovely present from my stepsister's boyfriend for my 22nd birthday, and it is this travel mug. Now I don't know how well you can see, there we are, but it does have the little Pixar lamp and ball on it, and it does say Pixar on the top as well. I love this, guys. I get so much use out of it. I've used it almost every single day since I received it. I fill this up before I go into work every day. I fill it up whilst I'm in work because let me tell you, I need a few coffees in a day to be able to teach and keep up with all the kids, and this is just perfect. It keeps my hot drinks hot for the longest time, which is amazing. I will say though, I have burnt myself quite a few times because I'm just impatient when it comes to my hot drinks, and I didn't let them cool down enough because like I said, this does keep them hot. So just be mindful of that, but honestly, it's just an amazing gift. It has a top that pops off like that so you can drink it and then keep your drink warm, and then obviously the top comes off and you fill it in just as you would a normal flask. So if the person you're buying for does have too many mugs already, maybe turn to something like this, because like I said, I've used it non-stop. I'm so grateful to Ty for buying it for me, and I will continue to use it until it breaks. Funko Pops, you guys, are an amazing gift. I have so many Funko Pops dotted around my house. I love the look of them. I think they're just the cutest things, and they're a pretty inexpensive thing to buy as well. I have a couple here for you guys. I do have them from different franchises, just so you can see that you don't necessarily have to go the typical Disney route. So I have Olaf over here, which, oh my god, is just the cutest thing. Then I have this little one of Baby Yoda, which I believe he's called Grogu, but I haven't watched The Mandalorian yet, so I'm not too sure. And then lastly, I have this one of Tony Stark from the Marvel franchise. And you can tell that this is a bobblehead just by the amount that I'm shaking. So yes, two of them are bobbleheads and the Olaf one is not. You can get a range of different Funko Pops. They are literally always bringing out new ones. I have a load across my fireplace over there of Marvel characters and Christmas jumpers and Christmas gear, which I probably should have shown in this video because it is quite fitting, but I might pop a picture up on screen for you, we'll see. But like I said, they're just an amazing gift. If you know that they have a favorite film or a favorite character from a film, anything like that, you can search for it and I bet there will be a Funko Pop for that character. It doesn't take up a lot of room either, which is great, and I just think a Funko Pop would just be a lovely gift to receive. Moving on from Funko Pops though, possibly the best thing, in my opinion, that you could buy for a Disney lover is a Disney teddy. Now this is a massive one. I just recently bought this Stitch because Rachel from Rachel Karras has a big one like this, and I've been so jealous of seeing it in her videos. So again, whilst I was on Shop Disney when I bought the necklace, I did also buy this because they did have an offer on where I believe the large teddies were half price. Again, I will have this link down below, so if it's still available, you should check it out. But this was originally £40 and I got it for 20. Now you don't necessarily have to buy the large teddies. Disney offer a range of different cuddly toys that are just amazing, and I would be more than happy to receive any of the cuddly toys that they have. I do have a bunch of Disney cuddly toys at home at my mum's. I have the Christmas Mickey and Minnie's, I have an Eeyore teddy, I have another Stitch one from Easter, I believe. It's so cute, and again, it's just a lovely, thoughtful and sentimental gift. And what more could you want for Christmas? I mean, this is literally the cuddliest thing. My dog has tried to steal it quite a few times though, so I'm gonna have to find a place for him where she cannot get to. But I did buy this one in particular because Stitch is my favorite character. I love Lilo and Stitch so much, but I just resonate with Stitch's personality and I think he's a bit of me. So that's why I bought this one in particular, but as I keep saying, they have a big range of different toys and cuddly toys that you can buy from any and every film almost as well, which is really good. And I'm just so happy that I finally bought this one. You can see by the smile on my face just how much I would love to receive this one for Christmas. I did buy this as a cheeky little Christmas present for myself, which probably isn't the best thing. I would not recommend buying stuff for yourself before Christmas because my family and I have had issues in the past where we've bought for ourselves and then another person has bought something for us. But I'm so happy to have this Stitch now. It's so comfy, like I said, and I just want to squeeze him all day long. Okay, so I've just popped Stitch in the background. Now let's move on to our next category. In this one, I'm going to talk you through some board games and puzzles. Now the first thing I'm going to show you is absolutely amazing, and I'm so excited to sit down one day and complete this. So I have grouped this into a puzzle because I do believe it is some sort of puzzle. It takes a lot of brain power to complete, but it is this Walt Disney World 50th anniversary castle Lego. This is the mini edition. I would no way be able to afford the large edition, but this is an amazing thing to gift a Disney lover. If you don't know, Magic Kingdom in Walt Disney World was celebrating its 50th birthday this year, and I'm so happy that I personally got myself one of these. So again, I know that I would be more than happy to receive this as a present from someone. So this is what it looks like. You get the castle and you also get a little Mickey, and then it does have some details on the back and an actual photo of Cinderella's castle there as well. I have always wanted one of the big Lego sets, but for me it's just way too expensive for what it is. So to have a little miniature version is just the best thing. I'm probably going to force Tom to sit down and complete this with me whilst watching a Christmas film, and I think it's just going to be a really nice display item to have as well. If you know me, you know I love my collectibles, my display items, and I feel like having this complete on a shelf somewhere is just going to be amazing. So definitely a gift that I would highly recommend, especially as it is celebrating Walt Disney World's 50th birthday. It's very timely, and yeah, I just think it would be an amazing gift to receive. Next up we have Marvel Villainous, and this is a Marvel Villains board game. Now Disney do have quite a few of these. I know that there is a Disney Villains one with Maleficent, Jafar, Captain Hook I believe as well, and a bunch of other characters, but we do have the Marvel one because this was actually a gift that Tom received from my stepdad. And if you didn't know, Tom is a massive Marvel fan. We are yet to play this one though, guys. I honestly can't believe that we haven't played it yet. I think it's just because we've been in lockdown, we've been in quarantine, it's just been the two of us. I feel like you need a couple more people to play something like this. So I believe this is 2 to 4 players. Yeah. So it says 2 to 4 players, ages 12 and up, 20 minutes per play. You get 5 sculpted villain movers, and you move your villains to different locations and carry out the actions shown there. So essentially it's just a really fun Marvel inspired board game, and it looks amazing as well. So if you want to pause this video and just read through and have a closer look, then please feel free to do so. But I cannot wait to sit down one night, hopefully Christmas night itself, where I will hopefully be at my mum's house and we can sit down and finally play this one. Now I'm ashamed to say that I don't actually have any more Disney board games, but I do have some to recommend to you guys that I've been eyeing up for the longest time. The first one of those is Color Brain, which gives you a load of different questions relating to Disney colors, and you have to rely on your visual memory to win. And another classic is Disney Trivial Pursuit. I really do want to buy this, but I'm just scared that I will get a question wrong and look like an absolute idiot. But again, this is an amazing way to test and show off your Disney knowledge, and I just think it would be a really fun card game to play with your friends or your family. And then the last things I'm going to talk about in this section are some Disney jigsaw puzzles. So this is the first one that I have. It's a Ravensburger puzzle, and it's a Christmas scene with all the classic Disney characters. As you can tell, I have opened this. I did complete it last year, and I just love doing that. I love sitting down with a Christmas film on and completing a puzzle, even though I do get frustrated because there's always one piece that you can't find and it just stresses me out. But all in all, I had such a fun time doing this that when I was in Tesco the other week and I saw this puzzle, I just had to buy it. I believe that this was £16, but Tesco do have a thing where if you have a club card with them, you do get offers. So this was actually half price for me, down to £8 on the club card deal, and I just couldn't leave it there. It's not necessarily a Christmas jigsaw, but this is the first design for you, and this is the second, and I love this bottom one so much. It's just the cutest thing, and it has some Disney characters in the clouds. Oh my gosh, I just love it so much. I cannot wait to do these ones. Not sure if I'll do them Christmas time. I might just do the Christmas jigsaw again, but an amazing present to gift to someone because they can do it by themselves as a fun little solo activity, or they can do it with another person or a few different people. I do quickly want to say sorry if the angle or the lighting has changed. My camera did run out of battery, so I'm hoping it still looks the same, but it might run out again, so cross fingers that it doesn't, but just in case things change a bit. The next thing I want to talk about though is a calendar. I feel like a calendar is a Christmas staple, and even though I don't personally have one to show you guys yet, I haven't bought mine. The one I am going to buy and the one I'm going to recommend to you guys is the Thomas Kinkade calendar. Thomas Kinkade is one of my favorite artists. I cannot tell you guys how much I love Thomas Kinkade's prints. They are beautiful. They are just so colourful, magical and beautiful, and I feel like having a calendar with that artwork is just going to make the recipient the happiest person. I have had the Thomas Kinkade Disney calendars before, and every month it's so exciting to flip to the next month and see which illustration you're going to get. I'm also a very big planner. I never used to be, but I feel like now I have a lot of things to keep on top of, so a calendar for me is again just an amazing gift. So useful, practical and very helpful to keep me organised. Next up, I'm going to go for more of a fun gift, if I can call it that, but that is some mini ears. Right, Kiwi is getting excited here. Here's my dog. Yes, they are mini ears. They are gorgeous. But essentially, I don't think you can go wrong with a pair of mini ears. I am just gonna pop these on. Hopefully it doesn't mean that I go out of focus, but they are just so cute. And if you don't know, I am desperately wanting to plan a trip to Walt Disney World soon, and you cannot go to a Disney park without some Disney ears, guys. It's just unheard of, you know? So I did buy myself a few. I bought these classic mini ears, which I just love. I can't remember the name of the store off the top of my head, but I did get them from Etsy, and I will have the link below. And then next up are ones that I, again, just love. These are inspired by Walt Disney World's 50th anniversary, and this is what they look like. So they are blue and rose gold, and they do have a load of glitter on them, which is essential if you ask me. These are from Adam Hatton's store. If you don't know who Adam Hatton is, he is a Disney YouTuber. He goes to the parks quite often, and his content is amazing. So if you want someone to watch who does create Disney content, I would highly recommend him. He is just a ray of sunshine, and as I said, his content is amazing. But because he's such a Disney fan, he has created his own business where he does sell a range of different things such as dream guides, dream planners. If you want help to plan your Walt Disney World trip, I do have the dream guide, which I'm not planning on showing in this video actually, but I might leave it linked down below for you if you want to check it out. Definitely useful. Adam has also lived in America for a year and worked in Walt Disney World, so he knows it better than anyone, and I really do trust him, so I might actually leave that link down below as well. Very good gift for someone who is planning a trip away. But yeah, he does essentially sell a range of different things. I am going to show you something else in a minute from his shop, but these ears were a limited edition release and I had to pick them up because of course it's a milestone. The 50th anniversary is huge, and I just love the colour of them as well. Blue's my favourite colour, and I do love rose gold, so these are perfect. I love both of these ears. I'm so excited to go to the parks and wear them out, and I'm sure any Disney lover would appreciate a pair of new ears as well. I do just want to quickly mention that I did buy some for my niece, and this is what her band looks like. Again, it's so cute. It's a mini inspired pair of ears, and yeah, it's just got the pink bow, sequined black ears, and like I mentioned before, she is Disney obsessed. She loves fancy dress as well, or not fancy dress, she loves to dress up as princesses and characters. She honestly has a dress for every princess, I want to say, and most characters by now. It's just her absolute love, so I decided I'd be a fun auntie and get her some mini ears as well, and we can match. So yeah, just to make you aware, there are junior ears available, and I did get these ones on shopdisney.co.uk. So the other items that I got from Adam's shop, and ones that I think would make an amazing gift, are some candles. So these are special and unique because they are inspired by Walt Disney World rather than any Disney characters or films. As you can see here, I have two. I think there are 6 candles in total, but Adam has recently brought out some Christmas ones as well. Again, I'm not sure if they're in stock. It was a limited release, so definitely check that out if you're interested. But these are amazing, you guys. They are such big candles as well. I am gonna show you how much I've loved mine. So the first one I have is Pineapple Lani, I think it is, or Laney, but it is this one. It's a beautiful lilac color, and this is how much I love this one, guys. Can you see that? I've literally gotten to the end of the candle. I love it so much that I've just used it until it's essentially run out. But this does smell like pineapple, which is one of my favorite scents. Foods, everything. I'm just pineapple obsessed, so you know I had to grab me one of these, and as you can see, I've loved it. And then the next one I have is Big Top Confectionery. This one is in a stunning red, and I believe that this is inspired by a sweet shop on Main Street. And this one I haven't burned because I love the smell of it so much that I'm scared to burn it, but wow, it just smells amazing. And this is what the candle looks like. So a very, very good size candle. Would highly recommend them just for that, but the fact that they're Disney inspired is also brilliant. So as I mentioned, I only have 2, but there are 6 in total. So again, I will have Adam's website linked down below so you can check out the different candles and see the different scents for yourself. Next up, I'm going to recommend you some classic DVDs. I think I mentioned previously in this video that I am a collector. I do collect DVDs. I love having the physical copies of my favorite films, and yeah, I think a DVD is just a good way to go. Here I have a live action adaptation of Beauty and the Beast, one of my favorite Disney Pixar films, which is Brave, and a Disney classic, Cinderella. If you're buying DVDs for someone, you could also buy Star Wars DVDs. I know that they have recently gotten new covers and I desperately want them for myself. And of course, Marvel films, they're all over the place. They are also going to be amazing presents to buy for someone. Keeping to the same sort of theme, my next recommendation is going to be CDs. I love these CDs, you guys. I keep them in my car, and if I'm ever having a bad day, I just whack one of these on and I'm instantly in a better mood. Here I have Now That's What I Call Disney, and then I also have Disney Sing Your Heart Out. Out of these two, I think I do prefer this one, the Sing Your Heart Out, just because it has a bigger range of songs from different films, whereas this is very much the Disney animated classics. This has some Pixar songs, one of my favorite songs being Life is a Highway by Rascal Flatts. That is in there, and you know I sing my heart out when that comes on. Also a song from Brave, what's it called? Touch the Sky, that's the one. Touch the Sky from Brave is also one that I just adore. store. So I think I prefer this one, but then again, if you're just a Disney Classics lover, this is perfect for you as well. And you'll be pleased to know that we have finally made it to the end of the video. The last few things I'm going to recommend are just services. So the first one is going to be Disney Plus. If you don't know, Disney have released a new subscription service where essentially all of the films, TV shows, series, things like that are all in one place on Disney Plus. I have a subscription myself. I had it since it was available. I pre-ordered it and everything, and I get so much use out of it. I absolutely love it. So buying someone a Disney Plus subscription would again just be an amazing present, as long as you make sure that they don't already have one, because you don't want to be wasting, I think it's £50, which is quite pricey, but that is for the whole year. And as I mentioned, you get every single Disney film, series, program on there, so it saves the person having to own everything on DVD. And lastly, of course, I'm going to mention Shop Disney. I've mentioned it throughout this video, and I just want to say, if you're leaving this video and you're still not sure what to buy the person you are buying for, I'd highly recommend you scroll through Shop Disney. It has a range of different items. You can also buy some stuff from the Disney parks on there as well. It has different costumes. I mentioned earlier that my niece loves to dress up. I do buy a lot of her costumes on Shop Disney, and the website is very easy to navigate as well, because you can shop by film, by character, by occasion. So definitely check it out if you're still unsure. And that is it for today's video, guys. If you've made it this far into the video and you're still here, please leave me some red and black hearts down below. Definitely going for the mini vibes, so I would love to see if you've made it this far. Also, please do let me know if you've bought anything based on my recommendation. I think that would be a really cool thing to find out. Whilst you're down in the comments, please don't forget to click the like button if you like this video, and the subscribe button if you'd like to see more content from me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope that this video helped you out, and I will see you soon in my next one. Goodbye!